So it's been confirmed Jane Foster will be coming to Marvel's Avengers on June 28th. Now, there's been a lot of speculations of whether or not she will be coming to the game, what time, and stuff like that. And it just dropped. There's a whole trailer with like a comic book-esque art style to it, kind of like what came out with Spider-Man.
What's your status?
Um, but yes, Jane Foster will be coming. Apparently, if you haven't seen the video, it looks like she comes from a post-apocalyptic future where Odin went crazy. He didn't go into Odin's sleep. He went mad because Thor never returned to Asgard.
How we doing?
And that just sounds crazy. Does that mean Odin will be a villain sector? Because if so, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be one of the hardest things that we would ever face. I mean, Claw, yeah, I mean it takes a bit of time, but Odin? Odin makes freaking Claw look like a kid with a magnifying glass, and we're all ants. I mean, yeah, he can one-shot us, but you kick over an anthill, you're gonna get hurt, especially if they're fire ants or something like that. But the messed up thing is, Odin is so much more powerful than Claw. I mean, I remember, what was it, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 recently, you went into his, domain, Asgard, and you had to fight Hela and Red Skull. Odin shows up and throws them two out after we've done everything, but, you know, and he just commanded such a presence in that game that it's just crazy. So if he's a villain sector, that would be cool. And Loki, are we gonna get more finally on the stolen identity or mistaken identity storyline? Because that would be awesome.
Security check.
But as it reads so far, I have to go to pull up the Twitter. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. From an apocalypse of fire and blood to a new world, the mighty Thor may be no stranger to battling gods, evil, and disease, but traveling between universes is a new kind of experience. Watch the mighty Thor Out of Time to see how Jane Foster joins our Avengers. And it looks awesome. And the voice actor they got, I'm happy. She sounds the part to me. And Odin just looks badass. But it sounds like she's from another universe. And I was wondering how they were going to do that because of the fact, you know, Mohirner, there's only one Mohirner. And, I mean, you can't just you can't have two Mohirners running around without an explanation. Yet, I'm glad that they didn't. I'm glad, they explained it, even if it's just a simple, you know, throwaway line, like, she's from an alternate universe.
This is the Chimera. Please respond.
But I'm looking forward on June 28th. We will run through and we will play it. And I'll do a video on her, my first time playing her and stuff, for all of you wondering what's going to happen with her. And all of those are on the fence about jumping back into this game since it kind of fell off the well, I wouldn't say deep end. I mean, the game is still really good. The game is really fun to play.
Security check.
And
All shields
yeah,
online.
it's lacking
Full
in
power.
content, but
All
I feel
clear.
a lot of games lack in content after you play it for so long. I mean, Spider-Man PS4. I played that until I had platinumed it. I've gotten everything for it. I've mastered everything, and I got tired of it. It had a lack of content. There was nothing new being added to it.
We read you. Alert us if
So
anything
I
changes.
understand that, but I'll play it. I'll show off any character you guys want to see. Just ask, and I will play that character, even if I don't like Captain America or Black Panther. They just seem real terrible in this game. Even though not Black Panther,
Data code
Captain America was my favorite because of his
4156223.
traversal.
Access logs for the past 2 weeks.
Granted, that being said, um, yeah, I think he still has one of the best traversal systems besides Spider-Man. Even if mine's busted and I don't have a double jump right now. Um, that's one of the many glitches that you'll see.
Chimera system check. How we doing?
And yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't mind certain glitches. I don't mind having problems like that in the game. Visual bugs or glitches like Thor losing a cape or Hulk losing his hairpiece. I don't mind, or not hairpiece, but
This is the
losing
Chimera.
his hair
What's your
or just
ETA?
becoming a piece of hair, a floating hair. That I don't mind. That I can go with. I don't care. I can do with that. Traversal glitches, like I can run across the walls with my cape here. I don't mind that so much, but yeah, I would hope that certain ones get fixed. Like
Conveyors
not
are
too
ready.
long ago,
Transferring
Hulk's
to hangar.
rage
Hangar ready. Prepare for intake.
was messed up, and it caused problems playing the character. But yeah, quick update for the characters here. Kate is 164. Widow is 156. Panther 152. 168 for Hawkeye. Excuse me. Cap is 153. Excuse me. Thor 171. Iron Man 159. Hulk 158. Miss Marvel 158. And Spidey, my favorite character in the game, is 157. After Kate Bishop. Or second is Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop and Spidey are my favorite. I really like Hawkeye, even though I screwed him up. His most damaging attack is his heavy combo, where you press or signature attack. Sorry, his signature attack is like his most powerful thing for some reason. But anyway, and I believe Jane Foster will be down here, or she might be placed up here somewhere. I don't know. And I'm happy and excited to see more content coming to this game. I just don't know how I feel 100% about, them taking and bringing things out as inconsistently. I mean, I understand if it was every 4 months, that's still a consistent basis. But it was like 4 months, 3 months,
Data
5 months. I mean, it kept changing. It
4156223.
kept
Access logs for the past.
being inconsistent, which I understand if you guys, I mean, if people are having problems developing things, I understand that it's not going to be consistent, but give us a little bit, hey, say, we're hard at work, working on such and such, and give us a picture
This is
of,
the Chimera. What's your ETA?
the framework of something that you're working on. If we know the content, like Jane's coming out, if Jane gets delayed, give us something like, oh, we're still working on this aspect. As long, I'd be happy with that. I would be like, okay, I understand. I'm gonna give you your time. I mean, I'm gonna give you your
Copy.
time either
Data headed
way,
to the war
but
table. We'll send help as
I'd
soon as
like
we
a
can.
little bit more to the development team on the aspect of, hey, this is what we're working on. And if they can't give us details, say, hey, we're working hard, we're going to bring you details of what we're working on shortly. Um, and that will be what's up.
Group 3, what's your status?
But in the link in this description below, I am going to type out the link to the YouTube video where it shows Jane Foster's little video from YouTube, um, dropping, the information that we've got so far, and
You are cleared for
yeah,
landing. Transferring to hangar crew.
I can't wait
Hangar
for
bay,
the
prepare for
28th. It's
intake.
the 21st on the recording of this video. Um, what was I gonna say? 7 days. Can't wait. Which, in 7 days, it's not going to be uh Thursday, is it? So they're not dropping the content like
Security
they
check.
normally do.
All shields online. Full power. All clear.
No, the 28th will be a Tuesday. So it'll drop on a Tuesday, and then there's a patch coming 2 days afterwards. That's smart. Did they do that with Black Panther or Kate here or Hawkeye? I wonder.
We read you.
And the
Just if
next
anything changes.
confirmed hero will be She-Hulk, I think. If not, I'll keep you covered on all, not on the information from here on for this game. Because I know there's people that are on the fence. I know there's people that are, like, why would I come back to this game? They already burned me
This
once,
is the
or they
Chimera.
didn't do
Please
what they
respond.
said they were gonna do. It takes time. These games aren't easy to pump out. And if they do make it easy and they pump it out, then it's usually a crap game. Look at Call of Duty. Every one of Call of Duty, in my opinion, is terrible. I mean, the zombie mode from World at War was my favorite.
Chimera system check. How we
The
doing?
the knives from the combat knives from Black Ops 2 were good, and Modern Warfare 2, Rust shotguns only was my favorite mission, or was my favorite multiplayer thing. Shotguns and knives, I should say, because I use knives.
Chimera to field units. What's your
I
status?
use the Model 1887s when I unlock them, and I used my knife. And I would just run around shooting with the shotguns and stabbing with the knife, and that was that was it. I never played really any of the stories except for 3, a little bit of 3, and a little bit of
Chimera
2.
system check.
But other than
How we
that,
doing?
there was just the exact same things over and over with the exact same levels, the exact same mechanics, and everybody, loves those. They're one of the most highest selling AAA games, and yet people are complaining that Avengers here was run around a mission, beat up some bad guys, collect some loot, go on to
Data
the
code
next mission. Same
415623.
thing
Access lost
over
over the
and
past 2
over.
weeks.
Well, the raid changed things up. If you actually played it without cheating, I do cheat. I'm gonna say it. I do the button glitch. I fly over if I have a flying character. If not, I die and I just respawn on a flying character. But if you play it actually how it's meant to be played,
This is the
it's not
Chimera.
the
What's
same
your
thing.
ETA?
I mean, yeah, you gotta go stand on a pad to, activate something, but would it be much different if it was a button? I don't think so. But anyway, this is just an update on the game so far. It's gotten a
Security
lot
check.
easier to get
All
gear
shields
in
online.
this game, by
Full
the
power.
way. You can go
All
from
clear.
power level 0 to 175 rather quickly without ever having to go into the raid, which is kind of a problem because you run into randos who have no idea what the hell they're doing, and it causes problems. But uh, as of right now, I mean, I'm going through with Kate here, and trying to get her up to 175. She's so far my second favorite character in the game because of her traversal and her fighting style, I should say.
Group 3, what's your status?
Then, like, Odin's son and Hawkeye. I mean, they're fun. Kamala's fun and everything. And Black Widow's really fun. They just don't do the same damage output like Spidey. My Spider-Man has over 5,000 melee, and he does a lot of damage. Huh. Her range isn't too bad. Anyway, that'll be it. Have a good
Primary
one.
to field
I'll
units,
see you in the
what's your
next
status?
one. And remember, the 28th is when Jane will come. And we're gonna have fun then. Alright. Bye.